All right, day 17. We're going to continue our work in the spine and focus more on the twist today. So we'll start seated and have a blanket for padding or for a pillow to lay back on in a moment. So you'll just come to a seat and your feet out in front of you, and then just drape your spine over your legs and even cross your arms so that your arms are a pillow. And just feel a little compression on your front body, opening in your back body, letting your spine come into flexion. And just taking another big round of breath in and out. Just noticing where you're able to expand and breathe into. And then we'll bring our hands up to our legs and come into a back bend. Bring your breastbone forward and then into a forward fold. And just doing this a couple times. So your feet could be a little wider than hips distance. They're as far away as you need to have this feel good. Good. And then you'll come to a nice upright spine. Reach your hands forward in front of you, or you can hold behind your thighs for more support. I'm going to walk my feet in a little closer. And then just see if you can round down bone by bone. So rolling to the back of your pelvis. Slow motion coming all the way down until you land. And hopefully your blanket's there for your pillow. And then from here, we'll bend the knees and roll onto our side and take a twist. So your knees are roughly hip height. Excuse me, Boone. You reach your arms out in front of you, squeeze your knees together, and then you'll just draw a line across your chest, peeling open into the twist. Keep pushing your bottom knee to your top knee. You're maybe widening your shoulders out so you can turn open into the twist a little bit more. And just see how it feels to breathe here. Keep finding the stability through your knees. And we're going to continue to play with this idea in this practice of stabilizing the pelvis versus allowing the pelvis to be part of the twisting action. Good. Big breath. And then de-rotate, turning and facing back to the side. And then you'll just roll onto your back and come to the second side, squeezing knees together again at hip height. And just as you're ready, keep pushing bottom knee to top knee and peel yourself open into the twist. Again, you can widen your shoulder blade. Finding the sense of width across your collarbones and space opening, stretching even across your front chest muscles in the twist, while finding stability through the pelvis based on the legs. A little action of the bottom knee pushing into top knee to help keep your top hip facing all the way to the side as your rib cage does the rotational work here. How's your breathing? Good. Okay. And then come back. Roll onto your back. And then from here, tuck your chin in towards your chest and round up. And just see, can you come up bone by bone? Use your hands behind your thighs as you need for support. And then slow motion rolling back down. Maybe doing one or two more of these. You could let the arms drift up overhead. And then tuck your chin as you round forward and up again. Sitting nice and tall up on the sitting bones. And then just for fun, let's do one more. Again, using your hands behind your thighs as much as you need for support. This time as we come up, we will stay up. Good. And transition to downward facing dog. So you can come and take your blanket pillow out of your way. You could also use it for padding. So make the fingertips heavy. Push into the pads of the fingertips. And then reach your hips up and back. Good. And then we'll step the left foot forward into your lunge. And feel free to come down to all fours first, using blocks as you need for your hands. Breastbone reaching forward, inner right heel reaching back. And have a little action of pulling the legs together to organize the pelvis. And then keeping your right hand down on the block or the floor, reach your left hand up to the ceiling and come into the twist. Good, turning open. And then just see how, as you take the left arm down, how far can you reach under your right armpit and over to the right. And we'll do that 3 more times. So instead of just holding the twist, we're gonna come in and out and find the rotation in both directions. 1 more of those, and then we'll hold the twist, reaching back up to the ceiling. So 1 more, I'm reaching to the right, rib cage dropping towards inner left thigh, and then turning open, right shoulder blade on your back body, breastbone turning open. Good. Okay, and then we'll turn down and step forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, Utkatasana, your chair pose. Knees forward, hips back. Arms can stay reaching forward, or they can also sweep back by your hips. That's up to you. Knees forward, hips back. Inhale, and then stand tall. And exhale, forward fold. Keeping your right foot forward, step your left foot back. Lunge. Second side, tailbone wide to the left, pull your feet together to organize the pelvis, and then lengthen your inner thighs apart from each other. Can you get any longer through your spine? And then keep the left hand down and reach your right arm high. And really push your left hand down into the floor of the block, turning open. And then you'll thread your right arm under your left armpit to twist any amount over to the left. And then just go in and out 3 more times. So 4 twists total. And just seeing if you can find a little more ease, range of motion with each round. 1 more time, twisting, turning in that closed twist, reaching under your left arm, and then turning open to the right. Good. Inhale, and then exhale to turn down. Okay, step forward. Make sure that your feet are parallel to each other, and then sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale and float your arms down by your sides. Good. Okay, from here, we're gonna do something a little bit playful, where we let the twist move, or let our pelvis move with the twist, and then we'll restrict the movement of the pelvis, all based on our feet. So there will be a little bit of traveling up your mat as we go. So let's start at the back of your mat, and your feet are a comfortable narrow distance, right? So mine are still like maybe 4 or 6 inches apart, something like that. And then from here, we'll take chair pose. So your knees forward, hips back, and you're gonna take your hands to your inner knees. So I'm just placing them here. And then you'll give a little bit of push out with your hands and a push in with your knees. Good. And then from here, you'll keep your right hand down and reaching towards the floor as you turn open to the left. Left arm reaching high. And then we'll switch. Left hand comes down and we'll peel open to the right. And my left hand sliding down towards the floor as my right hand reaches up and open to the ceiling. Okay? And then we'll release and take a little break. So from here, we're gonna keep twisting to the left for 4 rounds. Then we'll come back or travel back for our second side, okay? So I'll talk you through it. We're at the back of the mat. You come into your chair pose, hands at the inner thighs, and then let's twist to the left, and then come back to center, step forward with your left foot. So now it's this asymmetrical twist, and twist again to the left. It should be harder. And then come down, step forward with your right foot. So now my right foot's forward of my left. And as I twist, allow your right hip to drop, your left hip to roll open, and feel how easy the twist is. Okay, we have 2 more to go. Step forward with the left foot forward, twist to the left. Should be a little bit harder. And then one more time, right foot forward, twist to the left, and it's a little bit easier. Good. Okay, stand up. So it's technically 5, right? Because I was making sure we got the hang of what we were doing. So we did one that was with our feet even. So we better do that with the second side. I'm going to go to the side so I can face you more. Okay, so from here, Utkatasana with the feet even, hands at the inner knees. And then we'll twist to the right. Left hand reaches towards the floor, right arm reaches open. And then taking the hands down, step forward with your right foot. And again, twist to the right. It's a little harder. So my right knee's not very bent, my left knee's more bent in this modified chair pose. Come down, step the left foot forward. And twist, letting the pelvis be part of the twist. A little easier to turn open towards the ceiling. Coming down one more time, right foot forward, past the left foot, and then we'll twist. And then we'll, one more time, left foot past right foot, and twist. Good. And then coming back. Whew. And yeah, just take a moment to stand in Tadasana now, feeling your 2 feet on the floor. And sometimes that wringing out action of the twist can create just a new experience of your torso, maybe spaciousness in your inner body. Good. Okay, we're going to try our lunges one more time. So coming to the top of your mat, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana. Keeping the left foot forward, step the right foot back. And then turn open to the left. And just notice how this feels. This is a classic warm-up pose we do, and now we're repeating it at the end of the sequence to be curious. A good way to check in. And then coming down, stepping the right foot forward. Step the left foot back. And then turning open to the right. Does it feel easier? I hope so. It does feel just a little bit easier to me. And then coming down, and one more time we'll step back for downward facing dog. Good. And then come and sit. If you have a moment, you can even turn around and lie down and just take a couple rounds of breath where you are in your comfortable position to just let your eyes soften or even close. And again, check in with your body and with your breathing. Okay, my dears, thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.